What's up, everybody? This is Backlog Gaming here with another gaming related video for you. Today's video we're going to be focusing on Ubisoft and their E3 press conference for 2016. So without further ado, let's get into it, kind of talk about the overview of the conference. This one was really long. Not everything was I impressed with, but there were things that caught my eye. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some of the games that Ubisoft is pumping out this year. There is quite a few. So what we have is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. This game amazed me. I used to play Rainbow Six 3 games a lot back in the day on Xbox and Xbox 360, and I never really got into the Ghost Recon aspect, but this particular Ghost Recon is going to combo things that I like: strategic takedowns. Basically, like, you're infiltrating an area, it's based off of the drug cartel, and you're taking out drug cartel members, and you weave your way through the landscape, multiple different directions. It looks very interesting, very fun to play. I'm hoping the single player campaign of it's very well done. I hope it works on PC day one. That's going to be the biggest issue with Ubisoft in my eyes, is that their games are broken. So we'll see. I am interested in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Very interested. It looked amazing. I'll do a trailer reaction to that trailer too, and kind of give you guys my full thoughts on the game that I'm seeing there. Next that we had was South Park, the Fractured Butthole. This is amazing. They blew it out of the water with this announcement. This game looks great. If you pre-purchase this game, you do get the Stick of Truth free, which is also a great RPG. They increase the dynamics of the combat system. It's a whole new story about them being superheroes. They're poking fun at Marvel. They're poking fun at DC. They're poking fun at the cinematic universe. They just did a great job with South Park, and I'm excited to play it. That game trailer will speak for itself. The other thing that we've seen is Tom Clancy's The Division. They did give away that there's the Underground DLC coming to the game. There's also like 3 outfits that you can get and an expansion. I'm not big into The Division. I did not play it, but it is something that they did cover, and they did mention that they are still working on that game and making it better because a lot of issues with it. Other things that we saw, there was a VR title, Star Trek Bridge Crew trailer that was released, along with another VR title called Eagle Flight trailer, which they showed multiplayer. Star Trek looks good. Eagle Flight looks like it'd be fun to play for a bit, and then not really. It would just be the same shit over and over again. So with those being the 2 VR titles, and you got studios much smaller, like Bethesda, or I guess companies much smaller, like Bethesda, that's throwing their money where their mouth is, Fallout 4, and then yeah, you guys aren't really bringing anything too woohoo. You do have Star Trek, but if you think about it, you're gonna need like 6 friends with 6 virtual reality headsets to pilot one ship. Come on. So realistically speaking, Star Trek Bridge Crew, that's gonna flop, and so is Eagle Flight. My prediction is that will also be a flop. So in the VR department, very weak for Ubisoft. I'm glad that there's other companies that are stepping up to bat. Unfortunately, Ubisoft and EA are not the 2 that are doing it. Hopefully Activision's doing it, but I don't really know because they're not having a show, I don't think. So from there, we got a story campaign for Honor. It is For Honor. So the game's title's name's For Honor. This game looks awesome. I'm sold just on the game itself, just the single player. I don't need any multiplayer bullshit that they've been letting people play, but that's a game where an individual came out on stage. He was very into character, very interesting to watch him, grabbed your attention right from the get-go, and this feels like it's going to be very deep storyline that you're going to care about. So I'm excited for Honor. Now, Watch Dogs 2, that was leaked, but again, it is something I'm interested in. I still haven't picked up the original Watch Dogs. I'll probably pick it up on the Steam sale. But I am curious if they're going to have the same controversy as they had last time that they released Watch Dogs when the new gens came out, that they downgraded graphics for PC and the game ran like shit, and then you remove that and the game ran fine. Hopefully the shady tactics of Ubisoft and the fucking broken games that are done for, hopefully they're realizing that they're starting to tarnish their name quite a bit to where people aren't going to pre-order your fucking games, and they shouldn't. You should never ever pre-order an Ubisoft game. The only time you should pre-order anything is if it's like a limited collector's edition. Other than that, you should never be pre-ordering. Because if you're just pre-ordering the $60 game, you're going to be able to find that $60 game anywhere. You're going to be able to find it at Walmart, Shopko, anywhere that you fucking look. They're going to have it. GameStop's going to have it. You're going to order it off Amazon, they're going to have it. So it's not going to sell out. You're not going to miss out. And the little content that you would get from it, if it was a shit game, you just got fucking stuck for fucking $60. Because I know when you go trade in that game, you're not going to get $60 for it. So keep that in mind with all these. Now, Trials of the Blood Dragon trailer. That's one trailer I didn't get to see. I was watching this while I was at work, so I was kind of watching it, and then I'd have to bounce and do work and then come back to it. So that was one thing that I didn't get to see. So I don't know exactly how that turned out, but hopefully good, I guess. Trials of the Blood Dragon. Seems like it would be something that, like, Blood Dragon was what was it called? Just escaped me. Far Cry. So if it's something related to that, probably is going to be badass. But if it's not, it could be lame. Who knows? From there, we also had a game that came out that was called Steep. Now, Steep is an extreme sports, like winter sports simulator type game. I don't know if it's so much a simulator as just a game. Now, when I first seen this, I was like, oh my god, man, this is just fucking boring, you know? And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, okay, well, how many snowboarding games are out there? How many windsurfing games are out there? How many skiing games are out there? And how many parachuting games are out there? Not very many. Let alone it all rolled into one is kind of innovative in the fact that they recreated the Alps in order for you to mess around in, and then you can do replays. It looks good, but it's definitely an interesting step in that genre to where it may work out, it may not work out. It's risky. So it's not like SSX, to where it's goofy, have fun, do flips and tricks. You can still do flips and tricks, but it's just a more realistic approach, which could be good, could not be good. I don't really know. Obviously, they had the Just Dance and their normal bullshit. Some other things that they had here, Just Dance 2017 was announced. Let's see here. Charles Blood, BUD is back and newly announced. Okay, yeah, BUD is back. It's like Build Up or something like that, and newly announced Grow Up is what it's called. Looks like a childish type game that's aimed at children, so I wouldn't be too interested in that. Well, other than that, yeah, the conference was okay. If I had to rank it right now, depending on what I've seen, I would say it was not as good as Bethesda. I would say it's just a tier above EA's. It's not very good. It was decent, but I feel that Bethesda brought more to the table that I would be interested in than Ubisoft, which, it happens. Nothing's too much like the ball that was dropped by EA, but you got to rank them somehow. It falls below, obviously, Bethesda, and then I felt that the Microsoft conference was better than Bethesda's, just because of their announcements and how they did it was very, very nice. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought of the conference down below in the comments section. If I missed something, go ahead and put it down there, because people do read comments. They may see it, and I'll kind of give my opinion on it from there, or look into it and research it in case I missed something. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of trailer reactions in the next couple days with these videos. With E3, there's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of trailers that come out. So I'm trying to just bang them out and get them up as fast as I can for you guys to enjoy that content, and hopefully they don't get content ID claimed, because that's another annoying process. Very annoying. Anyways, that's it for this video. So again, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.